Hessenthaler after a 1-0 defeat for Dover here at Notts County. Just first of all, Andy, your thoughts on your team's efforts?
A proud manager tonight. You know, we've had some real problems leading up to this game with illness as well, and obviously we've got suspensions and injuries, so you've only got to look at the squad really, and our players playing out there today coughing and sputtering, they're doing it in there now. So I thought it was one of our best performances of the season under the circumstances. To come to Notts County, I mean, if you look at the stature of the two clubs, we're a million miles away from these. And we just set up, and I apologise, I'd say I'm not going to apologise to their management team, the way we set up, because if we'd have come here and tried to play them at their own game, then we'd have been way out of sight. So we thought we'd come, make it difficult, stay in the game. Unfortunately, we switched off to one time and they've scored. We've got goalkeepers in good form. But, you know, to a man, we stayed in. And in the last 15 minutes, we changed the shape. Let's have a go at it. Let's have a go now, you know, and see if we can maybe nick something out of the game. And we nearly did. But to see them youngsters out there again today, Harrison Byford, I thought was excellent today, right back, who playing up against their big lad out on the left wing, was phenomenal, the young kid. So, and I think it just shows you, as we've walked off the pitch, that this whole stand, we're clapping our players. And I think they understand what we've been through this season. The football people, the real football people, understand our situation. And I was quite proud walking off the pitch today. And to see them, as much as it's happened a few times, you see we've been clapped off, because football people around the country understand that the position we've been in, and our boys should be proud of that.
Yeah, you young lads feel like they're growing into this level, don't they? And we saw Jack Nelson, as you said, you were positive at the end. He came off the bench and certainly added something in attack. And then Harrison Byford had that late shot that could have deflected anywhere.
Two young ones, yeah. And as you say, just summers us up. We haven't had much of the rub of the green. It was nice if that deflected and got in, especially for the lad as well, because that was capped off a really good performance. And as you say, young Jack come on and went with a bit more presence up there. He had a header that keepers, you know, a little bit more on it, perhaps could have gone in for us. And we come to frustrate, and that's what we had to do. They've got good players, you know. We were playing against Ariata, who was playing in the Premier League a couple of years ago, you know. So we've got to put it in perspective. It was a wonderful performance. And that's why, you know, again, our fans over the far side there, the group of people that come right behind the boys, you can only say thank you to them as well.
And you talked about Andre Jr., your goalkeeper, being in good form. That second half save from Rodriguez that he plucked out of the top corner was, you know, as good as I've seen this season, I think.
Yeah, he's in fine form, the kid, you know, and we gave him his chance. He's coming. We're not actually paying him, you know. He's playing for nothing, you know. And that's you know, there was a few out there. Obviously, young Harrison's, you know, he's not getting paid, and you know, so he's been in fine form. And to be fair, you know, other than a fluke first goal for them at our place when they beat us 3-0, you know, we had 10 men. He was making saves in the previous game against them, and their management team mentioned it to me. But yeah, no, it was good. It was a good performance from him, but from everybody. I can't just single anybody out really. They was all phenomenal today.
He's getting his money from TikTok anyway, isn't he?
Well, we know that he's he's got TikTok famous, as they say. So, but you know, he deserves a lot of credit. He's been brilliant.
And just for, you know, this young team and what they're showing you, I know you've already been relegated at the back end of the season, but in terms of, you know, yourself, you're going to be manager here next season. Regarding that forward planning that, you know, presumably you started to do for National South, these young boys are giving you plenty to think about. Yeah,
I mean, unfortunately we can't sign them all, you know. It's just we wouldn't be able to. A lot of them are out of their sort of time at the academy because they're growing out of that. But we've got a big selective who we do bring in. We've signed a few already. And we've got to start planning for next year, and we will be, as you speak, we are, you know, and but you know, the experience they've had, they can only be better players for it, all the ones that have been playing, the young ones, so, and that bodes well for us for next season. You can't just play 11 kids next year. We've got to get the mix right, but all we know is that we've got an outstanding bunch of young ones coming through, and that's, as I say, it's great for the future for the football club.
Are you confident that with a nice blend of experience and some of these young lads that are getting this first-hand experience and National League experience this season, that you can make a real good go and a real good fist in National South?
Yeah, listen, we're going to be at a level playing field next year, simple as that. Financially, 100% we will be. Again, we've never been at the level playing field this season from the start. You know, we went down before we kicked the ball. You know, I've worked it out. At the moment, with 2 games to go, we'd have had to get 53 points. No one's ever got 53 points in the National League to stay up. So, you know, all the shot at the moment have stayed up. But it's looking like if they win another game, it could have been 56 to stay up, you know, so because of the -12. So, you know, whoever was here, and I've taken the challenge on, it's been a real tough challenge, but the one thing I would say is that it's been tougher for the players, because they're the ones that have to go out and keep working hard and respect this league, and they've done that even again today.
Has it been, in terms of your managerial career, you know, the biggest challenge that you've had to go through?
Yeah, and it's been sad, you know, but I understand the circumstances. You know, the chairman made a decision to do what he did. We've got punished for that, but you know, we're better for it because we'll have a club next year and we'll be at a level playing field. Like I say, we're just talking to Doyley there, assistant manager. I've played against him many a time. He's a great lad, and the gap gets bigger and bigger. You know, the National League is probably stronger, if not better, than League Two. So, you know, you've only got to look at the top teams there. They're all ex-league clubs. So we're in the right league for the size of our football club next season, and it'll be better for us. And we've got to try and get the fans back. So we've got to build a team that's going to start winning football matches again, and hopefully that'll be next season.
And just looking ahead to Saturday, a bit of a Kent derby as you look to conclude the season against Bromley. How much are you looking forward to that one?
Yeah, and the aim is to try and get into that plus, isn't it? We tried again. We've been trying. We're on 0. We want to try and get in a plus. We've got Bromley, and then we finish off with Weymouth, who obviously are relegating themselves. So, you know, we look forward to that one. You know, we've had a couple of battles with Bromley. It's been tight earlier on in the season, and we'll go and make it difficult for them again next Saturday.
I know you said to Matt Gerrard, my colleague, a couple of weeks ago that you felt like the season needed to come to an end, but it feels like almost from that spirited display that maybe this team have got a couple more games in them yet.
Yeah, I think you've seen it today. Like I say, with a few of them playing out there, not feeling well, and down at the bare bones. Yeah, we've definitely got 2 more games in us, and like I say, if they keep performing that way, we can hopefully get into that plus and finish off a couple of nice results.
Yeah, if you could sneak a win against Bromley, that would be something for these lads.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice one. Thank you, Andy. Thanks for your time.
Cheers, mate. Thanks.